now recording.
I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah, Yo's been away for a while.
Yeah, goddamn. It's
He's
about
only
time.
he's only been in the hiatus episode this season, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, we've got a fullish podcast crew for today's episode. Sassy has disappeared and we haven't heard from him in months. But I'm sure there's nothing to worry about there. And what brings this whole family back together again is fate, because we had the idiocy to mention an upcoming Abelisaurid that would be released this month in our Oxoko episode, and the universe hating us said Abelisaurid was released an hour before the Oxoko episode dropped. So we're literally 1 day after the Oxoko episode having coming out, recording on a new taxon, which is great, but also like you could have waited just a few more days. But here we are again.
Let's do this.
Yes. The taxon in question, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's this Abelisaurid, as I mentioned, that was teased for coming out this month. Namely, Spectrovenator regi. I don't know how to pronounce the specific epithet, but it's Spectrovenator.
Yeah, Spectrovenator.
Yeah.
Badass name.
Quite notable. Yeah, what does the name mean?
A ghost
I think
hunter.
yeah.
Literally.
Ghost hunter. Jesus Christ!
It's badass. It's
Who
actually.
are you gonna call?
Ghost hunter.
I was gonna say Spectrovenator, but okay.
Well,
Yeah.
right. So it's an Abelisaurid, like one of the South American group. Well, predominantly South American are the Abelis. They're not really. I don't know why I said that. They're the southern group, Gondwanan, of large-bodied theropods. Well, small to large-bodied theropods, as we'll find out. And this one is notable for quite a few reasons. Do you want to explain why? Someone else, or shall I go for that?
I mean, I'm already taking the phylogeny, so
You're taking phylogeny. Well, it's as far as geographical and temporal occurrence goes, it's huge because it is Brazilian. There's very few Brazilian Abelisaurid's, and very few of them are well preserved. And this one is fantastically preserved at that.
That's
It's
true. Oh my
honestly
god.
incredible.
yeah, we're only missing part of the tail and the rib cage, and that's it.
And the arms.
Well, I counted the arms as part of the rib cage.
What? Okay.
Weird, but okay.
I mean,
With
there's
the
always
dinosaurs,
hedges
you might as
there.
well.
Like, it's just you cut off at the neck and you continue at the hip, basically.
That's not how rib cage works.
Or so.
God,
Oh,
fine,
Yeah.
fine,
So
you
well-
win.
It's
So
not
yeah,
only
it's also-
Brazilian. It's really Cretaceous. Really Cretaceous, baby.
Yes, it's
Yeah, only few Abelisaurids have been cursed with such a fate.
he's the only one. The only Abelisaurid.
The only one.
But it's
Dang.
the only Abelisaurid from the lower. Not that the lower really means anything, because the Cretaceous really needs to be divided into three. It's so massive.
Hang on a second, I did thought.
I thought it was.
It is the only one.
No, Picnonemosaurus. It's also Brazil.
Oh, it's the only. Yeah, I meant the only lower Cretaceous one. It's the only lower Cretaceous Abelisaurid.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that applies to like pretty much everywhere.
I mean, yeah, that's also a cool thing, not just within Brazil.
Yeah, so I don't know why you circle out Brazil.
I didn't. I first said Brazil because it's the first really complete. It's the first non-terrible Brazilian Abelisaurid.
Non-terrible. Well, that's kind of subjective.
Yeah.
It's the first one known for more than 3 bones. How can I? Do you want me to put it like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's better than 3 bones, but you know, Picnonemosaurus does count.
Okay, to put this in context, the other 2 Brazilian Abelisaurid that have been named are Picnonemosaurus, which is cool because it's massive, but it's also very few bones, and Thanos. I think my case has been made.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Fair enough. I agree.
Yeah.
I think Picanomosaurus is like 9 bones. So I mean, Come
Yeah.
on.
Wait, hang on. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. It's pretty much 9.
Yeah.
Because I only see gray on this one vertebra, so I assume it's just added.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
there's like a few atoms of that vertebra were preserved. But yeah, so
Gone.
Spectrovenator.
Reduced to atoms.
Yes.
here's the skull of Spectrovenator, which is this is the upper part of the skull actually, the cranium. I'll show the dentary
Mhm.
shortly, but it's amazing in terms of preservation.
Squished boy, but like so well.
Squished boy, yes, like you
Yeah.
can see how asymmetrical it is. I think one
Ooh.
slightly elongated, the other one slightly crushed.
Yeah, yeah.
Slightly? I think it's.
considering where they found this thing, it makes sense.
Yeah, wasn't it under Tapuyasaurus?
Yeah, it was under a sauropod.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I call it Ghost Hunter, because they didn't expect it to find them.
My friend
So
here
cool,
met a
though.
terrible fate.
It's real life Alpha's egg.
But yeah, it's gorgeous though. Like that's actually a really nice skull.
Mhm.
I'll share the top view of the skull.
Wait, there's a top view? Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Ow.
See the crushing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll also share a picture of the dentary.
Oh, the dentary is beautiful.
Dentary
Yeah.
really is.
Oh, it's
But
just
Just really funky looking.
Yeah.
Kinda has those little pits like Rugops.
Mhm.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
oh my god. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, dentary is nice. It's very thin compared to the upper jaw.
That's true. Super.
Its thinnest point is like in the middle.
Yeah.
A bizarrely shaped jaw. But fine, since Armin insisted, let's go back to the. No, I refuse.
Where did you got the mind? Don't blame me now.
God, the more people are on a podcast, the more chaotic it becomes.
It
Good.
takes it away.
Also share a nice picture of the teeth because why not? Very
Yeah.
surprisingly recurved.
Ah, beautiful.
Ooh, look at those little serrations. Hot.
Yeah, that's actually very nice. Very big teeth as well. I think one of the maxillary teeth is like 70% the maxilla height or something.
Damn.
Let me find the specifics. Yeah, the largest maxillary teeth are they're up to 70% the height of the dentary still. Still though, like relatively, yes, it's in dentary, but still, that's big
Yeah.
teeth. Anyways, now for the pitting. So, as Armin so nicely pointed out,
I'm sorry.
you can see here a series of pits along the skull roof. As you can see here, they're denoted by the shortened form pi for pits. And initially, I don't think they mentioned it that much, or they just discussed it a little. But they suffered the same fate we so often do, in that they had to publish an addendum, or rather, they had to include in their paper a note added in proof. So after the paper had been accepted, they had to add a section in to take into account new research, because since the paper went to press, 2 other complete South American Abelisaurid skulls have been redescribed, according to the paper I'm quoting there, namely Scorpiovenator and Carnotaurus. They both had very nice skull redescriptions. And Carnotaurus differs in like its rugosity, which correlates with what soft tissue might have had. But Scorpiovenator and also Rugops, which has also been described well, they both have this distinct row of foramina. or pits along the skull roof, whose function was uncertain, and it was hypothesized to be the presence of an integumentary coverage, such as scales or cornified structures. But in the redescription of Scorpiovenator skull, they propose instead that it might indicate a neurovascular path, so between various blood vessels and nerves. So yeah, but it's interesting though, and you can think about why it would have had nerves and blood vessels up there. So they're not a one-to-one correlate with integumentary structures such as scales, etc. So Rugops probably did not have the massive paired crests, although you never know.
Yeah.
There was something interesting going on up there that they were needing, like nerves and blood vessels and perhaps nutrients and all that for. So that's pretty much a skull. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, that's all that I have to say. I don't know if you guys want to add anything.
Yeah, no, it's just very square.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really long. It has these
more
massive
rectangular.
cheeks.
It's just
Yeah.
natural. I don't know. Then my first thought was like, what the hell? This looks like one of those weird, I don't know, monster dinosaur designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have likened the skeletal to something from Peter Jackson's King Kong. So
Yeah. Speaking of the skeletal, let's transition to that part of the dinosaur.
now you
Yeah.
gotta give me credit. I did that nicely.
That was smooth. That was.
Yeah.
There's a It's not just the skull that's very well preserved. There's also a substantial amount of postcrania preserved, which is everything but the skull. But unfortunately, the paper does not go into much depth. But there's still a skeletal and some discussion. So,
Yeah.
Kalamico, do you want to go into that a bit, and I'll post a skeletal?
I mean,
There's sort of there's not much to
alright.
say, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the postcrania is just a paragraph. There's complete pelvic region, a lot of vertebra. I really don't have too much to say about it. It's just
Long legs, though.
it's just kind of there.
Thanks. It was nice
Long-
having you on the podcast.
Long legs. It has some damn tall looking legs. Like
it's not really that barrel kind of shaped as other
yeah,
Abelisaurid.
Yes, it's
Kind of thin looking, I guess. Just streamlined looking if you look at it.
Do you say that? There is no top view skeletal. It
That
might
is-
actually just be insanely wide.
That's true. That's true.
there's Ankylosaur with.
Yeah, exactly. It just turns around to face you, and it's just.
Oh my god.
It's
Again, Alpha's egg. It's like the Saltosaurus from the.
yeah, it's actually just circular in top view.
It's just circular. I mean, we don't have the rib cage, so that might be the thickest part. So you know, you never know.
It just flares out like a Dracovolans.
Yeah.
And, one thing that I noticed, and you guys mentioned that we don't have the arms. I'm just wondering if it did have indeed like such arms that they proposed in the skeletal, or did it have more kind of Norez, I guess, specialized? Is this kind of like Carno-ish arms? Did it really even have like an elbow like it showed on the skeletal? Or is it just much more basal? But I guess we'll get into that in phylogeny. So I guess
Yeah, I mean,
there.
yes. So yeah, so we'll need to use phylogenetic inferences to figure out what the arm might look like. And so, speaking of that, take it away, Armin.
Yeah.
Basically, phylogenetically speaking, I'm just gonna go into the picture channel to grab that thing. It's basically the second oldest or even oldest Abelisaurid we have. That's kind of dependent because, as the paper mentions, Abelisaurid, which is known from the mid-Jurassic, which is holy shit, that's really long ago compared to the others. Compared to Abelisaurid, that Yeah, Abelisaurid. How many times am I going to say that word? Might not actually be an Abelisaurid, perhaps. It's not exactly dived in too much in the paper, but looking at other stuff like, hang on a second. Evolution of the carnivorous dinosaurs during the Cretaceous, the evidence from Patagonia. Basically mentioned that quite a few of the synapomorphies supporting Abelisaurid as an Abelisaurid are actually also found in other ceratosaurs. Mentioned like laterally covered lateral and orbital fossa. I'm not going to list all of those, but point is, a lot of them are found also in Ceratosaurus itself, and Noasaurus and Limosaurus, and aren't exclusively Abelisaurid features.
Okay.
So it still needs some of research. It's still not conclusive. It could very well still be an Abelisaurid, but it's also possible that our friend Spectrovenator might turn out to be the oldest real Abelisaurid in the future. Either that or, as I said, second oldest.
Okay.
Now, as you can tell in the picture, there's like a massive gap. Lower mid-Jurassic to basically the middle of the lower Cretaceous. That's a massive bloody gap.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can't really... Again, you don't even know if Abelisaurid is an Abelisaur, but if it is, you can make some guesses, since we do have portions from Abelisaurid that aren't preserved in Spectrovenator. Can I just drop a picture of Abelisaurid right now?
Sure thing. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just checking out before you shout at me for adding too many pictures.
Such a high back. Like, that's...
Hang on, no, I've got a better one actually.
Yeah. No, that's too many, Armin. I won't allow it.
No, we've got.
You used up your one photo card.
Oh yeah! Whoa! What is that back? What?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why have I never seen this? What? Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. As you can see, already very reduced arms.
Okay, so yeah, the arms are okay. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't looked if they would actually, like how they would really fit together. If it could bend them or something, or if it would already be stiff. I didn't look into that.
But yeah, it's
Probably. I mean, it's
still
it's
like
fairly developed.
still quite,
yeah.
You can really see a forearm and
Yeah.
Especially the hand.
elbow.
The hand, especially.
Yeah.
It already has all those tiny fingers, though.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So fingers were lost quite early.
So yeah, and yeah, as I said, it's like a massive gap between it and Abelisaurid, and a massive gap between it and the next couple of Abelisaurid, which would be Rugops and Cryptops.
Yeah.
And Cryptops fucking sucks, so case closed.
Hey, now, no, just personal attacks now. Come on.
It's true though. Have you seen Cryptops?
I have no. No.
God.
It's like a hip, a few vertebrae, 2 ribs, and a little fragment of the maxilla, I believe.
It's no Thanos, but.
Oh my god, I found the worst fucking skeletal ever.
Oh god, share it.
Sure,
Share it.
I gotta share it now. Oh god!
What's going on with the back?
oh no, it has a tumor.
It does.
Quasimodo in here. Jesus Christ.
What is the skeletal of?
That's
Oh,
That's
God.
Cryptops.
Oh.
It's on the German Wikipedia.
Look at that tail. Oh god.
Oh, apparently it's by Nobu Tamura. You know, the guy who makes all these Wikipedia illustrations.
Huh. Did not know they did skeletals.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense because the life reconstruction on the German Wikipedia has the same weird hunchback.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the guy in his effort, but this is a little bit of a mess, if you ask me.
Yeah, no. A for effort, but
Effort.
I can't get over the hump. I can't get over the hump.
all right, but yeah.
Why is it diagonal? Why is it... Oh god. Oh, it's
No hate to Nobutamura.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive respect to it, but yeah, this one is a little bit off.
just a bit off.
But it's been enough of a tangent.
Yes, but said, since we're on the topic of skeletals and size comparisons, how about a size comparison for Spectrovenator?
No, this is where it really shocked me.
I will say, first off,
I was actually shocked.
related to the skeletal, I'm surprised how good the skeletal in the paper is.
Yes.
I mean, like, you rarely see good skeletals in papers, and this one.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure. Yeah.
I mean, the pose is a little bit weird, but it's not it's not really unnatural either.
it's so.
I think it's
It's
perfectly possible.
natural, yeah, for sure. Definitely. Oh, and the it's so nice.
It's so small.
It's
It's
tiny.
actually tiny. It's actually tiny. I think I tweeted at
Yeah.
Tom as well. I was like,
Yeah, this is by Tom Parker.
yeah, this is by Tom Parker. Yeah.
Is it an adult too?
We don't
It,
know,
it
I
doesn't
think.
say in the paper, no.
That's
Yes.
weird. That's weird.
Damn.
So maybe you can theorize that that skull might change if it's not an adult.
Nano EO Abelisaurid moment.
Bringing the theories in, conspiracy theories all in. Very weird. Very weird.
But yeah.
Tiny.
It's tiny.
One more life recon to share, showing off the features of the skull.
Thank you.
Our boy Armin.
Right now, can you? Well, are we not gonna share mine in the future?
I love how nasal you went there, just as you complained.
Oh god.
No,
Can I just say, I like how you've made the T's look like crosses. That's like ties in with the ghost thing.
That's
that's
true. Yeah. I
that's
like that.
literally what a T looks like.
Not
Yeah, but it doesn't have the curve in yet. So
yeah, he doesn't have the curve at the end, and it's fucking tall as well.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's just pretend I didn't say that and it's totally intentional.
Okay. Yeah. For sure.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
We won't cut that out.
We won't
By
cut
the way,
that out.
I don't think you saw it. I've posted it on Patio Media, but there is another live reconstruction out there.
Oh! I think I know which one.
I
I
gotta
don't know if I know which one you mean.
What am I gonna see?
What is it?
It's not the ones that are just traced over the skeletal.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, I thought you meant another one.
Yeah.
I thought you meant another one, which I shall find now.
Oh, are you thinking of that one?
I'm thinking of that one, which I'm absolutely gonna share.
Oh yes, that's gotta be mentioned.
What are you talking about?
You'll see soon enough. Just a little bit about this piece until Akira destroys it all. Felipe Elias. I'm terrible with names. Basically, just how it could have gone down, given it was literally crushed under sauropod, or found under sauropod. And
Very
as
nice.
you can tell, this one goes with the idea that it might have just been a juvenile.
Yeah.
Which would make sense.
Would make sense. I think it's also interesting that like the big ones apparently like I guess brought down the sauropod, which ultimately killed the small one. And the one in the background just doesn't give a fucking ghost for the baby sauropod anyways. So we got two dead babies for the price of one.
No, they just don't care about babies in general.
I mean, they'll probably eat that baby too.
They just hate children. They just hate children.
Anyway, so are you guys ready for the best Spectrovenator reconstruction you'll see?
I'm so ready.
Wow.
Wow!
Oh god. Exclamation mark, exclamation
We believe in Jesus Christ. That's on our profile. Don't ignore this because it says in the Bible, if you deny him, he will deny you in front of his
Oh,
Father in the gates of
No,
heaven. This is the simplest text. If you love God and you, read more. I
the
want to
best
read the rest of it now.
The best part is check the join date.
Bruh, what? What?
Spectrovenator's like bio thing says,
What?
I'm the poop god.
Spectrovenator is preoccupied. We need to rename it.
Yeah.
I'm the poop god.
Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation.
I just because I was looking up Spectrovenator this morning to see if maybe my article showed up in the search results, and it was just a bunch of unrelated things, and this one.
Yeah.
Bro, do we give this guy the credit now?
Yes.
I guess we
Wait. What, it was Cambro who shared it, right?
I think so.
I think so. I mean, I thought we were gonna go like a Spectrovenator. I'm the poop god at all 2020.
Last online now. He's here.
It's oddly threatening.
And today we welcome to the podcast Spectrovenator.
Also, I like to think that if you love God and you read more, I like to think that the rest is paywalled.
Just slide up the description.
God damn it!
Beautiful.
I was
I
not
think that's
expecting that. I was
I think
not
that's-
expecting.
As good a place as any to end the episode on.
That's true.
Although I will say I forgot to share this. I'll just share it because let's end this episode on a genuinely scientific note. Here's a lineup of various Abelisaurid skulls.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spectrovenator on the top left.
P is Cryptops.
And the maxilla is outlined there in Cryptops.
But it does look like an adult though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks.
That's it. He says, as we have never found a definitive juvenile Abelisaurid in our lives.
That's fair.
Like, there's still no evidence. There's nothing on Abelisaurid target. We have a few, immature ones.
Babies could have
that's
popped
not
out
true,
the
what?
fully developed skull.
We have a few immature Abelisauroids.
Oh my god! I just imagined how a baby Abelisaurid would look like,
Yeah.
even shorter snout. Oh.
No,
Not
not
I
this
still
now.
think that,
I'm gonna do that now.
Planet Dinosaur, I think, did a really good job at it.
Yes.
Was it Planet Dinosaur? I keep
Dinosaur Planet.
Armin, come on now.
Yeah, no, I mean Dinosaur Planet. The baby Orcosaurus in Dinosaur Planet are fucking adorable.
Yeah. For real.
Damn. Okay.
Skulls.
Yeah. Right. Well. Also, I think I just a bit of a deviation there. I want to point out just how derpy a Crixinatosaurus looks. It's not a letter D.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so weird.
Durr.
But yeah.
Keep saying durr.
Honestly, I find it interesting because Abelisauros itself is also pretty long compared to the rest.
Yeah.
If you look at
Yeah, no.
it doesn't have that extreme cheek though.
Yes. Yeah.
None of them do actually. Not to that extent. Majungasaurus in the bottom right comes a bit close, but
Yeah.
Carno kinda, but Carno has
No,
this
it's still pretty. It's pretty smooth in my.
that's quite smooth
Yeah,
actually because
Carno's really smooth.
Yeah,
that's the lower jaw you see there.
it's mostly Shungosaurines because Rajasaurus also has kind of like a
Yeah.
bigger one.
Yeah.
And obviously,
But yeah.
we can't tell for Rugops and Cryptops.
Yes.
All right. Let's end this. This was epic.
Yes. Yes, this was an epic taxon. So yeah, very happy actually. It's been a good month so far for paleontology. I feel.
Yeah, a really good taxon. It's so much better than Thanos.
So much better.
Yeah.
Everything is better
I mean,
than Thanos.
everything's better than Thanos. So
Speaking of finance, didn't Dynamoterra and Thanatophorustis get invalidated
no.
recently?
I'm cutting that out because I don't want to get into that discussion. But that was a paper by Chung Yoon, who is a researcher at a fake position at a university.
Oh god.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, wait, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I will say, having read his paper, it's his least garbage paper yet,
Damn.
in that it actually raises kind of interesting points, but
No
also the
way.
fact that he's still lying about his institution. I'm no out of that.
Pass.
How is he getting away with that though?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't.
I don't.
Kinda sus.
Maybe.
Kinda
Yeah.
sus. Little mouth.
Chang Yun kind of sus. I'm a vote.
I think he's an imposter.
Yes. Oh, that actually works.
That does work.
Right. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully, we have some good new stuff we can talk about soon. I probably jinxed it by saying that, but yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.